Welcome to the RA Center in Ottawa for the bronze medal matchup between Canada and Italy in the World Flag Football Championship here on Rogers TV. Hello again, everyone. John Bauer, Josh Sakobi, and our entire Rogers TV crew here at the RA Center. And Josh, it is a rainy day here in the nation's capital, but that will never stop a good football match from being contested.
Not at all, and I'm pretty excited because we're staying underneath the tent and we're staying dry, so it won't stop these guys. I think we're going to see a great game here.
Now, these two teams are playing for the bronze because they lost in their respective semifinal matchups. How do these two squads, Josh, match up heading into the bronze medal?
I think you're going to see a really good game. You know, these two met in the preliminary round, and it was pretty good. You know, Italy lost 39-31. You see it right there, and it was back and forth. I think you're going to see another good game. And
then, of course, Canada defeated Austria, Germany, and Sweden by big margins. They defeated Mexico in the quarterfinal, but lost to the U.S. 48-25 earlier today in the semifinal.
Yeah, and as you can see, you know, they get a lot of action throughout the course of the tournament, and they get better. And some of these teams got better over the course of playing those games. Canada being one of them.
But Team Italy had a very, very solid run. They were undefeated until the semifinal when they lost to Denmark 45-6 earlier today. I saw that game, and it really seemed that Italy's offense just could not get going.
Yeah, and you know, to start off the tournament, they seemed like they were the favorites and to go in and win the men's division.
So Canada has won the toss, and they will have the first possession here in this bronze medal final at the World Flag Football Championship. The quarterback for Canada is Sean Johnson. He will drop back in his end zone, pump, and fire deep downfield for Jason Bailey, and it's swatted aside by Enrico Lenardi.
Yeah, that's not a big surprise there. Canada coming out and going for it right away, and that's Sean Johnson for you. He calls a lot of the plays, and they take their shot coming out of the gate. Really exciting to watch.
Now, there was a flag on the play, and it is a 5-yard penalty. An illegal rush by the defense, so it will be a repeat of the first down. Now, this is not like normal North American football where you get 10 yards and you get a first down. You actually have to travel the 25 yards from your goal line to the midfield stripe to get a fresh set of downs. Johnson's pass to the sidelines is incomplete as it was intended for Marc Remial.
To go back what you were saying, John, but the 4 downs going to midfield is really our first down marker. And again, 4 downs because we operate under the NCAA American rules with the IFAF Federation.
So you're going to see a lot of passing, and we'll explain some of the intricacies of flag football at the international level a little bit later on in the broadcast. It is second down for Canada. It is a handoff there to Johnson. Johnson will pitch it over to, or excuse me, it was Bailey that took it, and he pitches over to Johnson on the far sideline.
Yeah, you'll see Canada do a lot of that when they come in, and they did do that underneath center because it makes the quarterback, Sean, eligible to run the ball when the quarterback's not really allowed to run.
So it's third down for Canada. They have to pick up about 20 yards here. Johnson fires over the middle, and it will fall incomplete as Jason Bailey could not get his hands underneath the ball.
Yeah, Sean's just struggling right now. He usually starts off pretty strong, and you can see right there he's throwing the ball a little short. He's got to step into his throws.
So scoring at 6 points for a touchdown, just like in touch football, but there is a 1-point try and a 2-point try. And you have to pass from either the 5-yard line or the 12-yard line, and the safety is worth 2 points.
Makes the game really exciting.
Well, especially when you have to determine, are you going to go for 2? And you're passing from 12 yards out. As Johnson is rushed, he steps up, throws deep downfield, and it is caught for a Canada touchdown.
Great adjustment there by a receiver. You know, he did underthrow it again, but again, fighting back for the ball. And you can still have that aggressive play in flag football. The ball is up, and it's up for grabs, and Canada came down with it.
Marc Rémillard gets the touchdown for Canada. And as you were saying, Josh, he came back to the ball. He was being defended quite nicely there by Bonomo. So this is a
1 point.
1 point convert. The fake and the pass is intercepted by Italy. It is Pascolo running down the field, and he is going to score.
Interesting here because he's going to get the 1 point here for returning this back.
Massimiliano Bonomo with the pick. Now, what happened on that play, Josh? Just a little bit too much time?
Yeah, and I think when you're on the 5-yard line, you're going for the 1 point conversion. You're looking for quick routes right there. He just wasn't too careful with controlling the ball.
So Italy now with the possession and a flag down on the play.
We have some contact here. That's why we're seeing the flag.
Vianney is the quarterback, or is the receiver, excuse me. He's the backup quarterback, and there's the physical contact. And that's one thing in flag football, Josh, is that there is no physical contact.
Yeah, and right there you could see it was right of way versus right of place, and the defender clearly being able to stand their ground and make the flag. But obviously the opposition here, being the offensive player, was running, so it was just clearly a case of both being in the same area at a time. Interested to see the call.
They actually, I believe, have just picked the flag up off of the field. And you may have noticed that the quarterbacks have a playbook on the field, as you see right there with Vianney.
Yes, very much, and it looks like it's about 30 pages long, and you see there are multiple formations that Italy has.
Fierley drops back, and he will fire, and it is completed to number 25, Rossi. So now the Italians within about 6 yards of picking up a first down.
And as you can see, he's pulling out that playbook again. Unlike tackle, where we usually have it on a wristband, you'll see a lot the players have more control in their play calling. The coaches have a different role here in flag football, but the quarterback really controls it. Motion.
And only one player can be in motion. Fierley's pass is completed to Rossi, and he gains the first down. And a lot more, picks up about 20 yards on the catch.
Just much like tackle, you know, you miss a tackle, you miss a flag. It really requires some technique to break down and really reach and focus on the hips of the opposition here.
Vincent Williams with the stop. Can't really call it a tackle, although it's the same, basically is the same thing. A pass underneath for Vianney. And he has the flag stripped off of him just outside of the 5-yard no-run zone. Now, what does that mean, Josh?
So basically, when you're in the 5 yards of the goal line, you're not allowed to run the ball. Very much you would think on the 1-yard line you could do a quarterback sneak, but you cannot. So that's why that rule's in there. And this game's really to encourage passing the football. That's why it's there. But right now I believe it's on 6-1, so you might see something interesting here from Italy.
And it's not like in tackle football where you have an offensive and a defensive line right up on a yard off of the ball either.
Exactly.
You'll notice that the defense plays back. Fake pitch. And a pass into the end zone for a touchdown. Polidori hauls it in, and the Italians will take the lead on that touchdown, pending the conversion.
So on the replay here, we had a fake, which means they're allowed to do because they're outside the no-run zone. You're not allowed to do a fake at all when you're even inside that 5 yards.
So this is going to be a 1-point convert attempt. Vianney slipping in the mud, now throws it into the end zone, and it is out of bounds. Might have gone off of the hand of the Canadian defender, Jason Bailey. And you'll notice that there is a very quick rhythm to flag football. We are playing two 15-minute halves here in this bronze medal game. The snap is high. Johnson comes down with it, and he completes the pass to number 82, Aaron Tufford.
As you can see, too, the field's very small. It's 50 by 25. It means the players really have to be really quick to make a quick move. You'll see a lot of spinning, a lot of turning, not so much juking because they want to turn the hips. They want to take the focus and the hands away from the flag.
And this field is becoming very soft as the day progresses. There's been a lot of rain here in Ottawa. The snap back to Johnson. He'll pump and fire. Close to a first down is Rémière, the touchdown scorer for Canada. He will get the first down. And Josh, you were talking about some of the intricacies of the game. Let's go through them.
Yep, so basically it's 5-on-5 flag football. You know, you 5-on-a-team. It's 12-man rosters, and then you have, of course, the 50 by 25 with the 5-yard no-run zone. 7 yards basically gives the rusher free to the quarterback.
The pump fake and the pass is intercepted. Enrico Leonardi comes up with the pick. And just like that, Italy goes back to offense.
It's a bit unfortunate here that Sean Johnson takes a shot, going with the pump fake, thinks he can get Italy to jump down on those quick passes, which they've been setting up. Unfortunately, Italy's been pretty disciplined here. Great play. Tremendous play to make a play on the ball.
That catch reminds me of one of your former receivers, Adam Nicholson, hauling down some of your passes.
Yeah, a little bit. You can see these guys really have some athletic ability out here.
And they've got great hands. That's the one thing I've noticed with all the receivers. They've got some great hands. And there's a pass complete to Vianney. Vianney turns it upfield, gains the first down and a lot more, as he will be within the midfield line, so about 23 yards out from the goal, and a flag flies at the end of the play.
See, that's the great thing about this game, is that you know it's 25 yards wide, but a quick pass like that can turn into a long play.
The officials discussing the penalty here. A dead ball delay of game call against Canada. So tack on another 5 yards, and Italy has a first down and a little over half of the Canadian side of the field to go before the end zone. Fierley takes the snap. He looks, passes to his favorite target, Vianney. Vianney will get to inside the 10-yard line and close to the 5. In fact, this might actually be another one of those situations, Josh, where they will be at the 6-yard line.
Which is an advantage for Team Italy, because it really opens up their package now.
Because they still have the run option available to them.
Canada has to be disciplined here, really not to jump on any fake, and really play tough man-on-man in this zone.
The teams have 25 seconds to put the ball in play. Fierley comes under his snapper, Vianney, or excuse me, under Rossi.
And again, they do that fake. The center releases off.
And the Italians think they got the end zone as Rossi took the little shovel pass. So he lost his flag just before crossing the goal line. And just like in touch football, it is breaking the plane.
Yeah, and you think it's an advantage to play up close because in tackle you can press. In flag you can't.
So it is second and goal for Italy from the 1-yard line, and they must pass.
They come out in these trips again.
Vieni fakes, now gives it off to Leonardi for